What up? It's the first O show in a little while. Glad you're here. If you're watching on YouTube after the fact, I forgive you. But you should really be tuned in on Twitch. This is the game that's gonna last us until Cyberpunk comes out. Planescape Torment, Enhanced Edition. What up, Narcissaurus? The OG Planescape came out in 1999. I was a lad in middle school, and I actually was aware of Baldur's Gate and Planescape Torment at the time, but I was so spoiled that I was too busy playing actual Dungeons and Dragons to play the video games. So I've never actually played through this. I know a little bit about the story. I know that it's really good. So I am gonna Ultimate Old Man use a walkthrough. I highly recommend that when you're playing through old school games. They're kind of designed with the concept that like a kid would be playing it with infinite time. No one has time for that. But I've got it loaded up on my tablet. It should be nice and unobtrusive. Haven't streamed in forever. Been extremely busy at work. Let's make sure everything is still dialed in here. We're doing 1080p 30 for the maximum old school enjoyment. This monitor is going out over here. That's kind of a bummer. I should buy a new one. Let's smoke them if you got them. And I will fire up the game itself here. Now, pen and paper role-playing is probably like the hobby I've done the most as a young lad. I was really lucky to have a group of friends growing up that was into that, and so whether it was Warhammer or board games or Dungeons and Dragons or whatever, we were always doing that and like hanging out versus being on my computer. Really, it was like EverQuest, maybe some WoW. But growing up, mostly it was like running around in the woods, playing tabletop games, sometimes combined. So good. Now, Planescape is a Dungeons and Dragons setting from back in the day. Very, I don't know, psychedelic, Neil Gaiman type feel. Narcissaurus, I think you're the only one chatting, so you're gonna have to be my quality technician. How are we looking and sounding? Are we dialed in here? What up, Morg? The music is a little bit loud. Let's try like I don't know. The music is good, but a bit loud. We'll try this. It might be a little more relaxed for us. So allegedly, this is the optimal build. I used to love Planescape. Even just reading the novels.
You playing corpse or you putting the blinds on the dusties? I thought you were a debtor for sure.
And reading just the rule books, the lore in the rule books. Here's a good way to think about it. Like when you're a low-level Dungeons and Dragons adventurer, you're kind of going from like village to village, right? Then you become more powerful. You're going from continent to continent. Then you get powerful enough that you're able to go into different planes, right? Like the elemental plane of air or the plane of fire, right? But then beyond all that, there's all these other different planes, like the plane of ultimate law, the planes of chaos, which is like hell. And they're kind of like a wheel around the spire that has a city called Sigil at the middle, kinda. It's all very trippy and cool. But it's like where ultra high level Dungeons and Dragons characters kind of run around. Does that make sense, children? I think the audio balance looks better on the meters. You guys will have to tell me for sure. Glad you're here. This is what we'll be fucking with until Cyberpunk comes out. Mort, the floating skull, right next to your character. Mort asks who I am. I asked you first. I don't know what my name is. I'm nameless one. He's Mort. Is it Mort or Morte? First argument. We're both trapped here. So Planescape has like slang. So like chant means like here's the info. You can imagine like Planescape characters talking like ultra like Cockney English people. Hello, mate. Here's the chant. You know, that type of shit. We're locked in a mortuary. I'm dead. You don't look dead. A Burke is like a guy. Someone carved me up. This is the way I tend to do this, by the way. I kind of summarize it so you can just listen. Or if you want to actually read, there's plenty of time to read it. You see how it works? 1080p should look perfectly readable. How bad are my scars? I have a tattoo on my back that says shit. It's like Memento. Nameless one has like tats reminding him. It's literally Memento. Memento ripped off Planescape Torment. Just realized that we're looking for Farad. So the River Styx is like a real thing in Planescape. So is Astral Plane, all that. Yo, I think the game is still a bit too loud, guys. Hold tight. Sorry if I've been shouting. Let's come way down. It's not 1999 anymore. That's a banger, dude. I think I remember having to do this with Baldur's as well. We're gonna try this. Sorry, team. That still seems loud. This seems like a loud ass game. Live audio balancing. Using my digital mixer. Okay. I think we're chilling. Maybe we'll do this. Because it's really good, so I want it to be in. Is that fair? That's probably good. This is probably way more balanced. So anyhow, there's like a fucking riddle, okay? On my back, instructions like Memento. But is it cut or tattoo? Yeah, it's tattoos. So I cut up and I have tattoos on my back that are instructions to remind me what to do. And I asked if I have my journal on me. Mort says no. Do you know Farad? No. How we get out of here? Gotta get a key. One of these corpses has it that are walking around. It's the mortuary. They use zombies. Da da da. So these Dustmen guys, you'll learn more about them in a minute, but they're like they like hate the undead, even though they ironically, I guess, use them as labor. Maybe they don't hate them, but they want things to go to like their true death. Do I have to kill him? Bork calls me a pussy. Alright. And I need to get a scalpel. Alright. Get a good look here. Nameless one and Mort chilling. Everything has a pretty good amount of description. Right now I'm using my fist.
What's up?
If you ever want to see like stats or anything like that, you can just ask and I'll show you. I don't know, Mort's Bite is like an equipable thing. Someone was telling me you can find upgraded Mort equipment, which is pretty dope. I did warn you guys earlier before you read about it, is that I don't mean like read, I mean like I'm gonna use a walkthrough because I think that's the way to go with old school games. when you're an adult and you don't have infinite time. But I think walkthroughs are good in general. Like, don't you guys remember buying the fucking strategy guide when you got your game? Just so you'd like know all the cool shit you could find. I don't know how cheesy I'm gonna be yet. I don't know if I'm gonna save scum my HP rolls. I don't know how cheesy I'm gonna be. I do have random HP rolls on. But like right now I'm not planning to save scum my HP rolls or anything like that. How's the audio balance? It should be way better. Alright, we'll basically check out everything though.
Oh, come on, let's shake a leg. Well, I mean, you shake a leg.
What up, Teletag? Hope you're doing good. That's literally what I'm on right now is game facts. Cheers. I see these little Twitch Prime.
What's the hold up?
You could subscribe to a channel that has an emote that looks remarkably like Mort. Just saying. What can we find here? Some bandages. There's the scalpel. Mort says he'll give me tactical advice. Maybe he could help. He says good advice is hard to come by. I mean, actually attack. He's a romantic. When I attack, you better be right there, or I'll stab you. Glad we understand each other. Let's go. I'm gonna be super cheesy and see exactly which zombie has the key. Being efficient here. Check this out. Is it this? How cool is that? I think the one we want is actually off screen. I think it's this one. Almost sure of it. So, did I equip the scalpel? I did not. So check this out. Weapons have speed. So the scalpel does 1 to 3 piercing. Okay. But my fists do the same amount of damage but crushing. But I think undead are resistant to crushing, so the scalpel's mo better. Also in this game there's a lot of adventure like elements from what I understand, where like I've played a little bit of the mortuary, and even early on it's like you can cut like stitches off zombies to find items if you have the scalpel. It's kind of adventure game type shit. Does the mic sound okay? Is that lined up properly? I haven't streamed in forever, so I barely remembered how to like turn everything on. Alright, you guys use walkthroughs too? See, okay, I'm not the only one. Alright, we're gonna go through the northern door. I do also like to loot every little thing. In Baldur's Enhanced Edition, you can hold a button and see everything highlighted. In this, I don't know that I can. There are cool descriptions of everything around. So this is a really fucked up morgue, basically. I am dubiously alive or dead. There are zombies wandering around, and then there's shelves with shit like scalpels, bandages, and embalming fluid. Formaldehyde, it's pretty chill. But at least the zombies are not aggressive, right? Just a little bit of looting. I think that's all the containers in here. If there's a button that highlights this shit, please tell me. And then this, I think, is the locked way downstairs. Yeah, okay. Sick. So the mortuary map, as you'll see shortly, is a big circle. Because it's a tower, I believe. World map made out of skin, for some reason. Keep it goth. Q, says Morg. That's quick save. We did learn something there, though. Good. Sick. Oh, more northern. I forgot that I needed a key. And the way keys work in this is as long as they're in your inventory, they are auto-used, and then once they're like not useful in the game anymore, they automatically disappear. So that's nice. Your toast. Scalpel. Ooh. 65 XP. True death. And there's the key. Kind of a cool description on it. It's a bronze key that the head's been twisted around, so it's kind of like a screw. And so it'll auto use on this door and then I think disappear. Yep. So Mort says we shouldn't put any more of these in True Death than we need to, especially the chicks. Why do you care about the chicks? Mort is implying that he bones the zombie females. Bones? Get it? Think of the logistics, if you will, of a floating skull having sexuals with a zombie female. How it would work logistically. You can't be serious. More lets it slip that I'm dead. Kind of, I guess. Who are the caretakers? They're dustmen. Obsession with black. Ghoulish death worshippers. Why do the dustmen care if I escape? They think everybody needs to die. Where's all the corpses coming from? Alright, I think that's all the dialogue he has here. And then I can talk to him whenever I want. Or anybody. And he tells me to make a new journal. So I did.
Updated my journal.
And then we're gonna hear the nameless one say that 706 billion times in this game. So you got your quest tracker. He writes about what's going on, which is kind of cool. You can search it too. There's all the different NPCs and PCs you've encountered. Pretty sick. I like it. Oh, in the walkthrough it says if you want to be chaotic, you can make fun of Mort for the caring about the chicks thing. I don't know if I'm gonna try to be chaotic on my first playthrough ever here, but that's interesting. Alright. I should loot up everything. And see what's up with the zombies. Okay. Yes, I'm using a walkthrough. We had this discussion. We all like walkthroughs here. So these are pretty fun. This is like being in a 9 Inch Nails album cover. Very creepy. 594. I'm not gonna hit on it. I'm gonna say leave it in peace. Mort's being horny. I'm saying you probably don't even register to her senses. He makes fun of me because I can't remember anything. Okay. Sick. If you need more time to read, pause it. Simple solution. Oh wait, I want this one. That zombie has like a clubbed in head. Sick. This one's wandering in a triangle. Then when I get close, it stares at me. The rule of threes. What do you mean?
Updated my journal.
Everything happens in threes. Who gives these corpses their tasks? The caretakers, alright. Examine the zombie. Ask it why it's walking in a triangle. It just stares at me. Okay. Do you kind of get what I mean by Neil Gaiman-like lore, I guess? Nada. Ask the zombie if I can have the bandages. Take them. Sorry, I need them more than the bodies. Alright, at least I feel good about it. These bandages are so weird. It's like a one-time use heal 3 HP. But I'll take it. Alright, so this guy is 1 to 3 piercing. These are 2 to 4 crushing. I think that undead are resistant to getting crunched. So we should probably stow those. Well, you can just equip them. Take up 1 less slot, but we'll use the scalpel. I think I'm gonna have fun playing through this. Hopefully you guys are enjoying. We've been at it not even an hour yet. 44 minutos. Enjoying ourselves here in the mortuary. Glad you guys are here. You should use your Twitch Prime subscription though. When we hit 35 sub points, giving out a free game. Whatever you want. Best emotes. That opens up the next emote as well. So, just saying. This zombie has a note in its mouth. Yoink that. It's got a stitched up mouth, so it would actually ruin the note. Use the scalpel. See, very adventure gamey. Take the note. Alright. So this is a little puzzle, I think. Oh no, this is not. Use the note and let whatever comes out serve as the payment. So this is a little puzzle that I don't have the patience to fuck with, so we'll just look it up. But if I was in middle school, like I was when this game came out, trust me. You actually just select the top option, the second option, and then the top option. And then the note turns into a cute little paper pyramid, and you open it, and there's a little earring inside. And I'm going to fill you in on this lore. The earring has the power to create 99 copper commons. But only if you get it identified, which can cost 100. You can also sell it for 120 coppers. We might just get identified just to have magic swag. Alright, it's time for a lore dump. Let me grab everything I can first. This game is a lot more narrative, it seems like, than something like Baldur's Gate. So most of the zombies are just cool descriptions. This one is has her hair looped around her neck like a noose. But some of them have like the unique things. I should apologize. Sorry. Wonder if my alignment is getting better from doing that. I think I hit all these. We're gonna talk to Doll. So Doll is a Githzerai. They're like, there's two tribes that live on the astral plane. And he's one of them. He's pretty badass. Mort's like, don't talk to him. Doll's over here coughing. He's hitting the fucking mortuary blunt. Give this place the laugh. I guess that's Planescape slang for get the fuck out. Dolls call me Restless One. He knows who I am. Says he's Doll. Can you answer some questions? Alright, he's gonna lore dump the shit out of us. We're in the mortuary. Doll's coughing the whole time. He's blazed as fuck. Waiting room to depart the shadow of this life. Well, tell me about it. They care for the dead, those on their way to true death. Life isn't real. It's kind of Buddhist too. True death is like the end, purity. Why would you want oblivion? Tell me about the Dustmen. Why do the Dustmen want me dead? It's unacceptable that I exist. But why aren't you killing me, Doll? I guess Doll's like not ratting me out so I can figure out my own mystery like a cool mystic guy. So Doll keeps track of all the corpses coming in.
Updated my journal.
So Doll does like keep you under wraps here. No pun intended. Tell him I owe him a favor. I want to get more lore out of him. How'd I get here? I came on a cart.
My journal.
Farad? Who's that? Farad drops off dead people here. Where is he? He warns me not to try to find them. I want to find him. You gotta tell me.
Updated my journal.
He lives in the hive. Sounds like you don't like him. He steals from the dead. He sucks. Knight of the Post. Guess that means a thief in Planescape slang. Did Farrah take anything from me? Probably. Missing my journal. How did I get out?
Updated my
Who
journal.
am I? Restless one, he calls me. It's a nameless one. That's kind of interesting. There's others who've journeyed with me here. Holy shit. Where's her body? So that's why you want to get to level 1, is to find your bae. I don't remember her. Who else? Are you sick? He's gonna pass the eternal boundary. It's kind of like the infinite couch, which is what you're sitting on right now. The boundary between the shadow of life and true death. Alright. Doll. Not ratting me out to the dustmen so that I can find my own destiny. Check out his beard. His floating chair. That's the original gamer chair. Another zombie to check out. The zombie is carrying a big stack of books. Mortuary ledgers. And there's a little page tucked in there. Take it. Read it. Check it out. There's an earring, by the way. Can I wear it unidentified? Swag. List of the bodies that have been deposited. The scarred shell is me, I think. Ferret is raking in the comments here. I like how one of the options is you can make fun of the zombies. Or you can, like I've been doing, like a complete Staniel is fucking apologizing to them. I'm sorry, zombie. Alright, we'll fiddle with these zombies. And then we're going to talk to this tiefling here. Now, tiefling is a race that has some trace of demonic blood in its heritage. How we doing here? 1 hour of Osho in the record books, coming back from a bit of a hiatus. How we doing here? Is everything looking and sounding good? Working for you? Got the full screen. Weaponry, various swords in the background. How we doing here? Is everyone good? If you're watching on YouTube, you should be watching on Twitch. Honestly, I'll forgive you. We're just getting started here, Planescape Torment. First hour in, but 1 hour. Let's celebrate a little bit here. I've been getting back into a little bit of tabletop gaming myself. One of my girlfriend's co-workers, he is into it and has some buddies that are. So we've been playing Munchkin. We're gonna crack off some, I'm gonna play some 5th edition begrudgingly, probably. Then I think I'm gonna run a Dungeon World game. Now, I don't know if they're necessarily up to like stream these activities, you know. But if they're down, you know, you could potentially tune in. But we have been playing at like an actual table, you know. Like a real ass tabletop. Of course, you know, 6 feet apart and with 2 to 3 layers of masks on. Of course.
Oh, come on, let's shake a leg. Well, I mean, you shake a leg.
I like doing this too because they'll complain. Most viewers that Planescape Torment has had in like a decade, so thanks for tuning in. This will be streaming until Cyberpunk comes out. If you missed any, I'll have it posted on YouTube. There's needle and thread still attached in it. Pull it out. Looks like you've got 2 different numbers. Help the corpse balance. Its legs about to rot off. It falls. The leg and arm falls off. And you can loot it. Sick. What are the stats? So needle and thread is another one-time use healing item, but it also does like plot shit. And then the arm 1 to 6 crushing. Is it 2 to 4 statistically better than 1 to 6? Crushing sucks against the undead anyway, but it is slightly annoying that the bandages don't auto stack, but that's okay. Also note, my eyeball is a piece of equipment. Just putting that out there. So we're gonna talk to the tiefling. What's the official nerd lore pronunciation? Alright. It's got like sunken skin. She's poking the chest of a corpse. Her fingers are like talons. She's pulling out organs with her fingers. Greetings. What's wrong with her hands? She's a tiefling. Fiend blood, alright. So fiend would be, I guess, chaotic evil, right? Demon, yeah. Tapper. Her eyes are rotting yellow, orange dots for pupils. She's irritated. Find thread and embalming juice, bring here. She thinks I'm like a zombie slave, I guess. Add some questions. Acts like I don't even exist. Alright. It's kind of cool. I think in more modern D&D, tieflings are more like anime. Oh my god, they have horns, hee hee hee. But in this, it's like, nah, it's literally a demon. Am I wrong on that? Alright, now we need some embalming juice. and to talk to more zombies. Some of the tables are bigger, but I guess, I mean, if you think about it in a D&D world, they're going to be taking in bodies that are not necessarily medium-sized. There's a... Oh, it's an embalming machine. Check that out. That's the sound it makes. Embalming juice. Now that's a healer too. That's a buff. Chug some embalming juice, you get extra HP and better armor class. Holy shit. I think I'm dead, guys. If embalming fluid is like a power up. Character dead. Campaign over. If the audio visual is fucked up, let me know. Might as well grab everything, right? Those stairs go up to level 3. More juice. Locked. Now check this out. You can just bash it. No, it's not locked. Pro tip of this, the stream is worth it just for that. You can bash it. I actually bashed it with a scalpel, which kind of makes sense. You pop it open, as you do. So I guess we'll go back to her, cause I think this is locked, right? Is locked. Okay, we'll head back to her. Now this is like early, even in the game, even like the stat stuff is kind of weird, because like you've got potions boosting your armor class and shit, which is kind of crazy. But then, what's about to happen here? Because I remember I did play a little bit of the mortuary, just to make sure everything was working. And we're using the Prima Strategy Guide, Game Facts, WoW head walkthrough. Check it out. If you watch her hands,
Updated my journal.
so you have memories in this game that like come back to you. Again, memento. I'm in front of a corpse. 42 is on his scalp. The zombie's on a slab, and I've stitched up its chest. I put something in its chest. And then I'm saying to it, keep these things safe and wait for my return. Then I cross my arms in front of my chest. The corpse does too. And then that's kind of our little signal to each other. Get her attention. Dumb zombies. Give her the stuff.
My journal.
So she's working on the corpse. Now look, you wait. She looks at you. She starts to like examine me. Keep being like I'm a zombie. Mort says you trying to fuck? Keep being a zombie. This is very adventure game shit. This is what I used to walk through. How did you know this? She's like, oh, people rode on you. That's not nice. She starts stitching me up.
Updated my journal.
Lubes me up. And then it, what does she do overall? Oh yeah, increases your maximum HP by 1. So now I have 21 hit points instead of 20. Like, what a weird little boost, right? Oh yeah, this is fun too. Coming up here. We're already getting past where I played, so this little bit is fun here. So this zombie responds. Why are you
My
disguised?
journal.
Check it out. So many options, right? Just lie. Yes, I have a message for you. I have your new orders. I'm here to relieve you. Give me all the info you have, all your possessions, then leave.
Updated my journal.
And then he does it. How you leaving? Secret escape route. Where do I find the finger bone for it? Probably upstairs. What are you doing here? I'm spying. What have you seen them do? They don't do shit. You know Farad? Lives in the hive. Why don't they like him? Think he's killing people and bringing them. Mort translates the Planescape speak if you're not a total nerd and already know it. See my journal? Did some Burke peel you? I love the Planescape slang. What about doll? Old yellow scribe. Straightforward. I can't really tell what's wrong with this guy. Is he like meant to be like a dumb human inside of a zombie suit? He can also disguise you as a zombie if you want. Alright, sick. What do you give me? This knife, which actually sucks. It's the same damage as a scalpel, but it's slower. But we can at least get it out of an inventory slot. Stack the bandages, put the juice. Close the ancient copper earring. some weird little grooves on it. Sounds like a puzzle. I already looted this area, so I think it might be time to go upstairs. Sick. Level 1 nameless one. You start as a fighter. Oh, okay. So you do have a class from the start. Let's nerd out for a second. I'm doing a wisdom build. Apparently it's OP. Wisdom and intelligence, charisma. 21 HP, 10 armor class. We're true neutral right now. Level 3 fighter already. Sick. About to be level 4. I'm proficient in fist and edge weapons, so scalpel is hitting. Cool. So then what's Mort? He's a fighter as well. He's stronger than me. Better stats. Way hard to hit. Level 2 fighter. Resistances? Mort is a beast. He gets 1.5 attacks. Fist? He's good at fist weapons. Okay, now wait a second here. I think Mort can only use his teeth, right? I can't, like, give him these fist irons, right? How sick would that be? I think he can only use teeth. I think there are teeth items you can give for him, though. Okay. Very good. This game is great. How many hours am I gonna do in the first show of this? At least another 1 or 2 here, I'd say. I'd warrant. Alright, there's another way to gain chaotic alignment up here too, if you're into that sort of thing. Which I'm not currently.
I'm gone.
But I didn't realize I started with a class, so it's cool to know that I'm a fighter. Fire resist item. Skeleton. You could pry out the bolts that hold it together. Why? Mort wants to borrow the skeleton's body. Graybeard? Oh, doll. You can't stop you, do it. He says he wants something with more dignity. It's all creaky and fractured. And you're not? Well, at least I have all my parts. Wonder how much that chaotifies you each time. Wish you could see like a numeric alignment, you know? Look, I know this is quick save. Whoop. A furnace, holy shit. Dustman's coming over. Are you lost? No. What are you doing? I'm here to see someone. Who? Doll. He's on the second floor. Okay. Sick. They don't care about the naked dead guy. Here to see Doll. I think they each aggro on you independently. They're each like, hey. Locked. Just
Forced it.
smash it. Yoink, yoink. Oh, there's the bone charm. Oh wait. I think the bone charm is something different than the actual quest item. Resist crush. Shoots out bugs. Hell yeah. Some of these items are just plain neat. What's the clot charm do? Heals and resist slash and pierce. I'll hang on to that for a while. Minor embalming, so it's like a buff. Temporary HP and an AC bonus. Shit. Getting juiced. What is this? Mortuary task list. Wonder if I ever find armor and shit in this game. Or if I'm just naked. Skeleton has a parchment in his head. Take it. I think I remember reading this was like a mechanic thing where you're intended to need to use the pry bar to get into these locks and shit. But you can actually just bash with your weapon and do it too. Oh, you'll never catch me. Are you lost? No. I'm here to see doll. Thank you. Doll is like our protector, dude. We just mentioned him. We're good. All the dusties are too slow. There's 42. Teletext says 24, either remembering it backwards, pure autism, or dyslexic autism. That's what's clinically referred to. Or was trying to fuck with me and say it like purposely backward. We'll never know. I had a memory about you. Cross my arms. It flops apart. Take the item. Examine it. A little lump of iron. Turned into a dagger, coins, and clot charms. Sounds like. Fucking sick.
Done.
And then it dropped a club as well. Alright. Hall monitor. Loss? No. I'm here to see someone and it's dull. Okay. Sick. This game kind of rules.
All right.
So what do we got? 1 to 6 crushy. No. Rags. No. Green steel knife. 1 to 4 piercing. Batorian. That's hell. Green steel. Oh my god. Upgrade. Hell knife. Now, I guess technically... Speed 4 is the part that sucks about it. So I might as well keep this shit here until I have to put it here. Hell knife. Hellblade. My loss? No. I'm here to see doll. Leave me alone. Goodbye. And loot everything that you have. Thank you. Thank you. Locks. Stab it.
Forced it.
Cha-ching. Alright, we're chilling. Dustman request. Uh-oh, they're on to 42. Because it's following orders from a dustman. Maybe I was a dustman in a previous life. The Fang Circle. This must be the earring thing.
Updated my journal.
So it's got a tattoo that solves the puzzle on this earring. At this point, if I were nameless one, I would be like, well, I am on acid. Secret compartment in the earring. Cute. What am I still doing here? Taking the key. Obviously. Because now I can go right on in here. Hammer. So I guess I can go down these stairs twice, in theory. Second floor. First floor. Old. This Dustman looks like a Mad Max extra. Damn, this game is immersing me, My butt hurts. Let me stand up for a second. Oh, shit. Glad you guys are here hanging out. This is gonna be a fun one. Definitely recommend the walkthrough, though, for all the little ins and outs that you would miss out on. You awaken in a mortuary in an extraplanar wonderland, almost. Or hell, depending on where you're at. Your companion's a floating skull. What's not to like? What are you gentlemen playing to pass the time until Cyberpunk is never released? Rust is good right now. Old school isometric games are good right now. Good time to play Pillars of Eternity. Or Baldur's Gate, or Icewind Dale, or Fallout 2, Wasteland 2, Wasteland 3. I remember when like isometric, like this style was just accepted. Like that's just what RPGs were, and then just different ones, like different lore and different franchises came out. But RPG was just this. Oh, we're getting past shit where I know what the hell's going on, so this will be getting even better. I can kill this dude if I want and take his robes, but there's not much of a reason to, really. Morg says, I've survived decades playing only Arcanum. That's a banger. Of Steamworks and Magic Obscura. Fucking Steampunk Wild West D&D. I do want to check out Disco Elysium as well. But I'm definitely looking forward to Cyberpunk and streaming Cyberpunk for your enjoyment. I want to kind of do an esoteric build out of the gate. Something less obvious. Definitely want to be into hacking. I want to do hacking melee, if that's a possibility. I know there's going to be a ton of focus on shooting. Hacking melee, cyber samurai. I'm leaving. There are guides I can direct you. I'll go speak to the guide. I'm lying, of course.
I'm gone.
Dustman. Please no accosto. Hi. I'm leaving. I'll talk to the guide. Tapestries down here. This is nice. A screaming skull with sharp blades protruding from its sides. Here we go. So ego. Hello. He's a tired looking man in a black robe. Looks like he hasn't been sleeping. Lost in thought. Hello.
Dated my journal.
He bows. His eyes have a red tinge to them. He asks if I'm lost. So I can kill this dude to leave, or I can talk him into it. I'll see if I could leave and do something else. He doesn't want me to. Here to see someone. Saw a doll. I'll keep my visit with him brief. He says I'll unlock the gate. Alright, I'll be back. Cool. Let's look around here. What the fuck? There's a portal. I don't like it. There's giant skeletons up here. That's pretty badass. A crescent hatchet. We'll check out the stats in a second. Dustman's. No, not lost. Here to see doll. I could also now say I'm here to see, but then she'll go ask, and then he'll be like, "You're lying." There's a lot of little shit to explore up here. I'm trying to just like flood out the map first. This mortuary map rules. Planescape was always like a really cool campaign setting, but your characters had to be pretty fucking survivable to participate in them. So usually it's like higher level characters. In this, your character basically starts at like level 3. There's supposedly the ghost of my chick around here somewhere. According to the walkthrough, is that what that fucking portal is? The fuck? What is this?
I'm gone.
Oh, it's the escape route. I don't need to be here yet. I'll take this shit though. Oh wait, I don't think I can come back. Alright, I wasn't done yet. Load it up. Okay, so that's what that is. Now wait a tick. Walk up the path to the left, X 1040, Y 1070. Look right here. Where's this ghost ass bitch? Oh, there she is. I have to get close enough. Diondara, supposedly romantically entangled with the nameless one, I think. She's in the damn cutscenes. She better be. Beautiful ghostly form. Greetings.
You. What is it that brings you here? Have you come to see firsthand the misery you have wrought? Perhaps in death I still hold some shred of use for you. My love.
My love, do I know you? I think I feel a memory coming back. I need to escape. How can I? Can you tell me how to leave? I'm in danger. How do I do it? Portals, yes. Oh yeah, I remember now. Like in Planescape, one of the things is like sometimes the most random item is a portal key. And if you hold it in a certain area, it opens up a portal. Key. Who are you? Feel memory. Who am I? You're both blessed and cursed. What does that mean? Death rejects you. Your memories abandon you. Do you not pause and wonder why? What else can you tell me about myself? Said I once loved you. What am I? One who dies many deaths. Giving the deaths have given me the knowing of all things mortal. So I'm like a god. What the fuck? My character is completely on acid right now. Now I know how to. I think the walkthrough says I know how to fucking raise dead now. My character is the god. She's on the other side of the eternal boundary. What does your sight see that I do not? What do you see? Tell me. Promise I'll return. Hmm. Alright, there's some stuff we can fill around with here. Let's make a vow to Dionara.
This is what my eyes see, my love. Unfettered by the shackles of time. You shall meet enemies 3, but none more dangerous than yourself in your full glory. They are shades of evil, of good, and of neutrality, given life and twisted by the laws of the planes. You shall come to a prison built of regrets and sorrow, where the shadows themselves have gone mad. There you will be asked to make a terrible sacrifice, my love. For the matter to be laid to rest, you must destroy that which keeps you alive, and be immortal no longer. I know that you must die, while you still can. The circle must come to a close, my love. You were not meant for this life. You must find that which was taken from you and travel beyond, into the lands of the dead.
This game is so trippy. I love it.
Updated my journal.
What a void. We are 2 hours into Planescape Torment Enhanced Edition. First time playing it, using a walkthrough. We're just about finished with the mortuary section. What time is that? Decide if I'm gonna wrap it up after that. Very likely. We might let the mortuary section kind of stand on its own. So you have a couple hours of Osho to go back and enjoy there, Void. You're welcome. Countless deaths. How long has this been going on? Forever.
This is what my eyes see. You shall meet, you shall come to. I know that you must die, while you still can. I shall wait for you in death's halls, my love.
Holy shit. Who is that spirit? He's pretending he didn't see her.
I feel stronger.
Oh. As you do. Did I not roll hit dice? My HP didn't go up. Oh, here we go. Level up. Rolled a 5 on a D10? I'll take it. 1 stat point? Really? Okay. Please advise me, game. I want to see what the walkthrough kind of recommends that I spend my shit on. Hold. Hold. I guess it's not as like a thing. If I have 18 wisdom already, so I can literally just go to 19. Like, no, it doesn't cost anything extra. That's crazy. Or do you get your 18 intelligence? Let's start getting some 18s first. So go to 16. Int. The high intelligence and wisdom fighter, we're going with it. Roll to 5. I have unused weapon proficiencies. Well, how do I spend them? You damn game.
What's up?
Mort, do you level ever? Oh, he's gonna level soon. Okay. So before we leave, the jam. Alright. So I think there's a zombie around here that we can steal something from. Let's free up a couple inventory slots here. Sure, why not? You can't help but groove to that. So I'm glad I actually decided to put that point into intelligence. You'll see why in a second. Hello. I think this guy has a book for me. He's carrying a book. Can I have that? Sorry about taking that book. Tome of Bone and Ash. It's the necromantic spells they use to raise these undead slaves. Plus, check it out. I can fucking raise the dead now. How do I read about that? Oh, right click it. I guess 3 times per day. Brings back any slain individual. No big deal. Alright, so it wants me to do this, which I guess I'll do. It seems risky. We're gonna take apart these skeletons. Why? Why not? It's in bronze armor. with elaborate symbols. Examine it carefully. Mort, do you want to use this as a body? He says, I think that'll do. Nah, I think it looks like more than you can handle. I was just worried about your safety. Supposedly that made me more of a good boy. Examine carefully. Examine armor. Look at the symbols. Try and recall the enchantment. See if you can dispel it. Mar the runes maintaining the warding enchantment. Then work backwards. Then I call it a damned pile of bones.
Looks like my skills have increased.
And I found a rune of lesser warding. Cool. We have to get rid of something. Probably this crescent hand shit. And then I might have to get rid of something else too. Knife. We're gonna take apart some giant skeletons. With magic. See if you can dispel. Work backward. It's cool that they made it so you don't have to go through it every time. And it's giving me a ton of experience. Speaking of, Morty leveled. He got 7 HP. God damn.
I'm gone.
Just some fighters having a good time. Rune of armor, rune of lesser warding. I've gotten multiple levels and haven't fought a single thing yet. That's one of the great things about this game. The Dustmen probably do not appreciate this. at all. I think that's all the fun to be had here. So we'll probably be wrapping it up here as soon as I leave the mortuary. Nice little 2-hour session here. Portal key. I think they were waiting for me there and I just narrowly escaped. Got to find out next time. Appreciate everybody chilling. That'll do it. We'll just do the mortuary section for now. Next show, earliest, will be Sunday. Probably have one then. Be sure to tune in. I'll get it posted on YouTube, so you can check it out there. If you enjoy, make sure you're following, subscribe, chip in. See you guys Sunday.